I think I'm going to ask you to speak specifically to females who are maybe a bit scared of lifting some weights due to whatever thing. What advice do you have for someone who maybe wants to start lifting some weights and doing some form of resistance training?
Yeah. So there's a big difference between just general sort of lifting weights and resistance training versus like weightlifting. Because weightlifting, I mean, it's the snatch and the clean and jerk, and they're two very, very technical movements. So if you want to get into Olympic weightlifting, hands down, like you've got to get a coach. You got to get someone who can teach you like from the basics, the foundations, and really go through that. So you learn it from the ground up, and you're not going to get it straight away. Like for the first, I want to say at least a year of weightlifting, like I look back at my lifts and I just have to cringe because they're so terrible. But everyone starts somewhere. Like everyone starts somewhere. And I feel like only after, about 1.5 to 2 years of weightlifting, I'm really starting to get the technique right and understand, the lift and be able to spot my own faults and see where I'm going wrong and what I'm doing wrong when that happens. So getting a coach definitely 100% is really, really important for the beginning, and putting in that time, like being prepared to kind of suck in the beginning. I think that's really important because people get so frustrated. They want to start something and be good at it straight away. But I mean, sure, there's always those outliers that can do that. But for the majority of us, when we first start something, we are going to suck. And that's okay. That's the whole like a big part of that process that makes it so rewarding is you put in the work and you practice and you practice and you practice and you start to get better and you see those improvements, which is really cool. If it's just sort of general resistance training and lifting weights at the gym, then I definitely think you can still benefit so much from getting a coach or a trainer or someone who can take you through everything. But even like YouTube is a really good resource for like, learning some different movements, learning how to like squat and deadlift. So if you don't have access to a trainer or a coach, like there's lots of resources out there that can help you in getting started. Watching lots of tutorials and filming yourself is a really big one because it really allows you to see, your form, look at it, pick it apart, see what's going wrong. So that's really helpful.
I love all that. I mean, a lot of the times you don't know what you don't know. And if you've got